I am one with my glorious I am presence, the blissful observer within me, and my holy Christ self, my personalities, body elemental, to whom I give great love and thanks for all of the wondrous work that it does within me, and to my new spirit that englobes all the different aspects of myself, so that I might manifest the totality of who I am in the world. And all these parts of my being are held in balance, harmony, and alignment, and are fully contained within my magnificent heart diamond and Metatron's cosmic egg. I am now ready for today's message. Greetings, beloveds. What joy it is for me to come to you once again, as I truly enjoy these times, when Christmas allows me to speak through her, so that I might share keys that will assist you on your path of ascension, that I might remind you of how much I love you, and so that I might guide you until you are ready to hear my voice directly within you. For that is the ultimate goal of all of these transmissions. I wish that you can hear me directly within your own being. For in that way, your ascension process will continue with the greatest speed possible. And you will begin to see how you are truly one with me. You are one with God, by whatever name you call God. In your true being, your I am presence, or your divine self, you are omnipotent, omniscient, and omnipresent. That, my beloveds, is the simple truth of who you truly are. Your identification with a body and an ego mind is the only thing that is preventing you from feeling who you truly are, and for becoming aware of that. So it is time, beloveds, to stop identifying with the body and with the ego mind. Realize the power of the words I am. Every time you follow those two holy and sacred words with anything about the body or the ego mind, you are reinforcing that identification. If you say, I am sick, I am tired, I am fed up, I can't do this or that, I'm angry, I forgot, I'm upset. All of those terms refer only to the body and to the ego mind. And so each time you say those things, you are reinforcing your identification with the limited self. So begin at least to talk to yourself differently, even though you may find it difficult to express it in the outer world. Start by saying, I am divine. I am perfect and whole in body, mind, and soul. And yes, beloveds, you can even say, I am omniscient, omnipotent, and omnipresent. Every time you follow the words I am, with the different qualities and truths of your divine self, you are reinforcing that divine self. You are giving more power to it. And little by little, you will find it easier to share that truth with the world. For example, when people say to you, how are you today? Regardless of how you are feeling, you can simply respond, I am perfect, with a smile on your face, knowing that however you are feeling, it is perfect for you for this day. And they don't need to know the limiting feelings that you may be experiencing. By you sharing with them that you are perfect, you are opening up a door within their own consciousness to understand the perfection of life, of their life, regardless of how they are feeling. So you see, beloveds, that even with the most common of daily exchanges that you have in your material world, each one of them is an opportunity for sharing spiritual truth rather than the ego mind's limitations and falsehoods. In this way, you can become a great force in your world. Each time you say, I am perfect, you are planting a seed in the consciousness of the person that is hearing it. And you are not lying, beloveds, when you say that you are perfect. You are expressing the truth of who you are and always have been in the higher dimensional world into which you are moving as a society. When you say, I am perfect, you are, in a way, uniting these different dimensions. As a multidimensional being, you are, in fact, existing in all of these dimensions simultaneously. But the veil that you have held in place for so long because of your disbelief in these other dimensions prevents you from being aware in these other dimensions. It is as you begin to believe in their reality and to know that you are a being of perfect love and light, and that every single thing that is happening to you at this time comes from God for your highest good. And as you begin to be grateful for every single thing that happens to you, you will rend this veil. In Christine Mercer's book, The Sons of God, it is called the veil of disbelief. And that is indeed what it is. Many of you seem to feel that this veil was imposed upon you. This is not entirely accurate, beloveds. This veil is from your own creation. That is why only you can remove it. If it were imposed upon you by an outer force, then only that outer force could remove it, and you would remain a powerless victim behind the veil. You are not powerless, and you are not a victim. You must, of your own free will, realize that this veil is formed by your disbelief in who you truly are, in your multidimensional aspects, and as a divine, perfect, and whole being. So you must, little by little, unravel the beliefs that you have held onto for so long and replace them with what you now know to be true, but which you may still have some difficulty in believing with your whole heart and your whole mind. This comes from regarding the outer circumstances of your manifestation, that is your body, your lifestyle, and your personality, as being reflective of who you truly are. They are not now, although they will be in the future. So do not rely on the seeming outer appearance of who you are to bring forth that which you need in order to believe in who you truly are. At this time, this can only be perceived on the inner realms. By going within, into your heart, into your divine mind. That is where you will see who you truly are. Your divine presence will always tell you that you are divine and perfect. But you must learn to trust in that voice rather than trusting in the ego's voice or in the mirror that the outer world projects back to you. I know that it is difficult for some of you to do this. But that is why I continually remind you in these videos that this is your path home. This is also why I am constantly flooding you with love. Because the more love you feel within you, the more you are able to be love and to feel your own love. And it is this love that is the power of awakening within you. It is the power that will help you to establish your belief in your true and divine self. Be aware that with every word you speak, you are presenting yourself to the world, either as a divine entity or as a limited consciousness. So be vigilant over everything you think, do, and say, so that it is reflecting the truth of who you are as a divine being, and not simply mirroring or outpicturing the limitations of the limited ego self. This is what I wish for all of you, beloveds. And I cannot do this for you. This is your responsibility. This is your path of ascension, of mastery over the ego self, so that the divine self can finally give its expression out into the world via your belief in it. And the two will become one. Your ego mind and your body will begin to express the perfection of the divine self. But until it does, let your belief be in the inner knowing that you are right now a divine and perfect being, that you are right now and always have been one with God. To be separate from God is impossible. Believe this, beloveds. Know it with your whole heart. And your world will be transformed, and you will assist in transforming the worlds of all others. I thank you for listening to this video. I love you with all my heart, and I bless you now and forever. I am Metatron.